This video explains how to capitalize on one of the sweetest situations in mathematics. That's when you have simultaneous equations, so two equations in two unknowns, but happily for you it's beautifully lined up. So equals under equals, operation under operation, number under number, y term under y term, x term under x term. Same with this one here, it's beautifully lined up. The reason why this is a wonderful situation is because often you can capitalize by doing three additions or three subtractions. In this case, I'm going to do three additions. 2x plus 8x is 10x. 11 plus 19 is 30. And here's the wonderful part. 5y plus negative 5y has to be blank. It has to be 0, because if you add anything to its own negative, you just get back to the center of the number line. That's why that's blank. This one here, I'm going to do three subtractions. 13 take away 9 is 4. 3x take away negative 1, you have to catch yourself saying take away negative. That actually leads to a positive. So like 5 take away negative 2 is 5 plus 2. So 3x take away negative 1x, that is 3x plus 1x, that's 4x. And here's the thing again, 3y take away 3y is blank. Of course it is. If you take 7 away from 7, you get 0. Now this is the sweetest situation ever, because you can now just divide both sides by 10 and you get 3. In this situation, divide both sides by 4 and you get 1. So it was a very sweet situation. Now to get full marks, you have to find out what y is. You look amongst what you've worked out, you find the simplest line you can, which for me was the top line because it didn't have any negatives, and you copy it out. 13 becomes a 13, 3y becomes a 3y. But 3x, don't write 3x, write 3 times 1, because we just discovered that x was 1, so you write that instead. You now simplify. And divide both sides by 3. 10 divided by 3 is easy, that's just 10 over 3. So we're done. So our answer is x equals 1 and y equals 10 over 3. Same thing here. Copy the 11, copy the 5y, but don't write 2x, write 2 times 3, because we just discovered that that's what x was. So our final answer is y equals 1 and x equals 3. So that's how you capitalize on a situation when simultaneous equations are all beautifully lined up. What I'm going to do now is some examples just to show you how it works when it's not quite as lovely as the ones you just saw. It's still lovely in that everything is nicely lined up though. So this is nicely lined up. This is nicely lined up. This is nicely lined up. And finally, this is nicely lined up. What's different about these four examples compared to the ones above is that if you do three additions or three subtractions, nothing disappears. 2x plus 4x is 6x. 3y plus y is 4y. 8 plus 6 is 14. Same if you do subtractions. 2x take away 4x is negative 2x. 3y take away y is 2y. 8 take away 6 is 2. So you don't get the blanks that we beautifully got up here. So what you do is you just engineer a situation where you get blanks. I'm going to very neatly cross this out and double everything. So what I'm writing now is just the doubled version of the crossed out line. And now you have a match, so you can do three subtractions. 4x take away 4x, blank. 6y take away y, 5y. 16 take away 6, 10. Sweet situation. What about this one? I'm going to very neatly cross this out and replace it with something that is twice the size. And now I do have a match. 3x plus 14x, 17x. 2y plus negative 2y, blank. 5 plus 12, 17. And that is just as sweet a situation as we had above. This example here, I'm going to get a match in the x's. What's easy to turn a 2x into that's also easy to turn a 5x into? 10x. Do that by timesing the top line by 5. Turn this into a 10x. Do it by timesing the bottom line by 2. And now do 3 subtractions. 10x take away 10x, blank. 15y take away 4y, 11y. 50 take away 28, 22. Sweet situation. This one here, I'm going to think what's easier to turn a 3x into, it's also easy to turn a 2x into 6x. Double the top line. Triple the bottom line. Now do 3 additions. 10 plus 9 is 19. 4y plus 15y is 19y. Negative 6x plus 6x is blank. So we have a sweet situation. And these sweet situations are sweet because they're very easy to finish off. What I've done now is not quite finished. I must now pick the simplest line I can, which for me is that one, and substitute in to get the final answer. That's the final answer there. X equals 1 and y equals 1. I now do that process for all these to finish the examples off.